this defense, which got all the hype in the offseason, has not allowed 22 points, over 22 in 5 straight weeks, really over 21 points. How have they turned it around and doing it without Chase Young, Joe?
And also Montez Sweat.
Yeah.
Both the young studs up front. I think what you're seeing is team defense. The secondary again. We had new elements added. Landon Collins, was moving closer to the line of scrimmage as opposed to just playing safety. Jack Del Rio's just made little tweaks to this offense. Jamin Davis, the young linebacker, again, total rookie, running around making plays. Now you see him make a play, a little bit like Micah Patrick Parsons down there. Yeah, I mean, to me, he's Defensive Rookie of the Year, by the way. I got my vote already. Not that I have one, but he's got one. You're just seeing guys, again, finding how they fit into the system. They're doing a good job in the secondary, and I think this is going to be a big challenge for them in the Washington-Dallas game this weekend, is tackling these receivers. The Cowboys have got some great receivers, and you've got to get them on the ground. You've got to get Dak uncomfortable. And I'm watching Dak play, having gone through the broken leg scenario. It takes a good 2 years to really be able to get back to where you were. Dak did a miraculous job coming back and getting on the football field. I was just blown away by how well he has played. He played the early part of the year. But it's a long year, and you're still recovering from a broken leg. And you just don't quite see the fluidness that we saw before, which will come back. And I think you guys, you see it every week. I don't watch it every week because I watch a lot of different games. But, he seems to be progressing, and then all of a sudden, you have that little bit of a setback where the arm is an issue or shoulder is an issue or calf or something.
Yeah.
So he hasn't really gotten into that flow of being able to go every day in practice, every game, and continue to get stronger and stronger.
But, Joe, is that physically or mentally not back for 2 years, or both? Because you're absolutely right. We asked Jerry about it yesterday. We said, is he healthy? Because something's just been a little bit off as of late. Is that physical, mental, or both?
I think it's physical. I really do. Mentally, he's a mentally tough individual.
Yeah.
Like I said, to come back where he did, I don't believe it's the mental part of it. But I say physical, but it creeps into the mental because you know what you're capable of doing. You know what you've done before. You know what you're capable of doing, and you just can't quite get there. It's like I'm trying to unlock this. I know I have the right key, but it just doesn't seem to want to work today. And so for me, it starts with the physical, and I think it creeps on into the mental, and saying that it just doesn't look right. And it doesn't quite feel right, but I'm sure it will be again.
Yeah, because isn't part of that, because it seems like in the last few weeks he's been a little bit less accurate than in before the calf injury, before the bye week.
He was an MVP.
He was an MVP candidate. When a quarterback starts throwing the ball a little bit wild, is that mostly mechanics? Is it just you're in a rut? Your arm hurts? I mean, what usually is the case? Is it mechanical?
It's footwork. It's all footwork. If you're, and again, remember, he broke his leg. He broke the leg that is your power push-off leg. That's the reason why I couldn't come back and play when I tried to come back. I didn't have the strength in my lower body to compensate for the throwing mechanism. Real quick, I'll give you a sort of a capsule version of the throwing mechanism. It isn't all arm. It's rotation. It's the power that you push off. It's the rotation of the hips, and it's the release. So it's the arm as well as the rest of the body. But it starts with the legs. The legs are the foundation for every sport. And if you're at 90% with your right leg, the mechanism is 100%, the throwing mechanism. You have to find 10% someplace else. That's why when he had a sore arm, it didn't surprise me. Because the mechanism's 100%, but the leg's at 90, that means the arm's got to go 110. And the arm gets tired. And so, when I look at Dak now, like I said, you're reaching a time of the year where there's 5 games left. And his body has taken a lot. And it's not what it was before. Like I say, it will be. I think next year you'll see, whatever Dak was before, you'll see him. But it has to do with footwork when it comes to accuracy more than anything.